As a longtime fan and devotee of the cosmos-spanning saga that is Star Trek, I must confess that my heart skipped a beat when I first stumbled upon the Orville. Having grown up with the classic voyages of the USS Enterprise, I was initially taken aback by this newcomer's decision to steer clear of transporters, a staple of the Star Trek universe. In many ways, the Orville mirrors the Star Trek series, yet it omits a significant aspect of the classic sci-fi saga. Despite sharing numerous elements and being often compared to its predecessor, they remain distinct in popular culture due to their separate timelines. The similarities between the two shows have made the Orville more relatable from the start. However, there's a key element missing from the Orville that would fully embody its homage to Star Trek. And what I want to do is including my cameras is in the whole.
The Orville developed into an emotionally intense series on its own. It initially started as a humorous imitation of Star Trek. The resemblance is noticeable in almost every scene of the Seth MacFarlane production. Interestingly, there's a significant reason why the Orville chose to avoid a well-known aspect from the franchise that served as its inspiration.
Although the Orville boasts iterations of Star Trek's sophisticated weaponry and technology, its starship, the USS Orville, lacks the capability to transport crew members between alien worlds or from ship to ship using transporters, a feature that is synonymous with Star Trek. Instead, Captain Ed Mercer and his team opt for the traditional method of travel, utilized a shuttle. Given the widespread familiarity of Star Trek's transporters, it comes as a bit of a surprise that the Orville chooses not to parody this technology, considering his fate other aspects have been recreated. And iconic as Star Trek's transporters are, they haven't been immune to criticism through the decades. The technology to instantly move people and objects from one place to another, incredibly convenient, and sometimes even to the detriment of the story being told. Transporters can be something of a cure-all for an obstacle that would otherwise be incredibly difficult to overcome. Whenever Star Trek wants to sideline the transporter for plot reasons, the show has often had to come up with a variety of reasons for why they're not working. And so it's possible the Orville wanted to avoid this downfall. And the creation of Star Trek transporters might appear as a means to enhance world building within the series, but their origin actually stemmed from cost and practicality considerations during filming. Specifically, filming a transporter sequence was more efficient in terms of time, effort, and money compared to depicting one of the USS Enterprise's shuttles descending to a planet's surface. Given that exploring alien worlds is deeply embedded in Star Trek's history and frequently featured, the development of transporters made such exploration feasible on a regular basis. In the era of Star Trek: The Next Generation, the series budget had grown significantly, as evidenced by its frequent shuttle landings. Despite this, transporters continued to play a significant role because they were well received in the original series. It's worth noting that the Orville could have adopted both shuttles and transporters like The Next Generation, but instead it chose to steer clear of the transporter trope, perhaps to sidestep the narrative complications that this technology has presented in certain areas of the Star Trek universe. In the universe of the Orville, transporters are highly advanced technology, but only a few species have mastered, similar to those seen in Star Trek. However, the planetary union, where the Orville is set, does not possess this technology. Consequently, instances where characters are transported against their will carry significant weight, because, unlike in Star Trek, they cannot easily restore their friends using the same methods. Although the Orville owes its existence to Star Trek, it sets itself apart by seldom using transporters, offering a glimpse of what the next generation might have looked like if the original series had the resources for numerous shuttle landing missions. Instead of relying on quick transportations, the crew of the USS Orville frequently faced more intricate rescue operation due to their lack of a simple beam-out option. Even though transporters in Star Trek ignited the imagination of countless viewers when they were first presented, the Orville, the restrained use of this technology, creates a more consistent narrative.